Hi, I'm Emily Moore, and this is a book talk about Holes by Sachar. Holes is a National Book Award winner and an exciting, mysterious read for everyone, young and old. Stanley Yelnats is an unfortunate middle school student who is always in the wrong place at the wrong time because of his no-good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-great-grandfather. His family is cursed. On his last day of school, he is on his way home and a pair of shoes falls from the sky. As he is walking with the shoes, Stanley is caught by the police and accused of stealing them from a local homeless shelter. The shoes were famous baseball players and were given to the homeless shelter to be auctioned off for thousands of dollars. Stanley has two choices. He can go to juvie or Camp Green Lake. He is from a poor family and had never been to camp, so he was hoping that going to Camp Green Lake would be fun. He was wrong. Camp Green Lake actually has no lake at all, and it's not like any camp he had ever heard of. This camp is for bad boys. There, Stanley has to dig a hole 5 feet wide and 5 feet deep every day in the hot Texas sun. Mr. Sir says it builds character, but when he meets the warden, he can tell that they are looking for something. While at camp, building character, digging, and watching out for yellow-spotted lizards, Stanley, who becomes known as Caveman, will meet a new friend Zero and enemies like Mr. Sir, Zigzag, and X-Ray. As you read, you learn the history of the Yelnats family, especially his no-good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-great-grandfather, as well as the history of Green Lake. Will Stanley figure out why they are actually digging the holes? Can Stanley break the family curse? What does he have to do to get away from Camp Green? Page 71. I wonder how she knew all our names, Stanley said as he walked back to the compound. She watches us all the time, said Zigzag. She's got hidden microphones and cameras all over the place, in the tents, the rec room, the shower. The shower? Asked Stanley. He wondered if Zigzag was just being paranoid. The cameras are tiny, tiny, said Armpit, no bigger than the toenail on your little toe. Stanley has doubts about that. He didn't think they could make cameras that small. Microphones, maybe. He realized that this was why X-Ray didn't want to talk to him about the gold tube at breakfast. X-Ray was afraid the warden might have been listening. One thing was certain. They weren't just digging to build character. They were definitely looking for something. And whatever they were looking for, they were looking in the wrong place. Stanley gazed out across the lake towards the spot where he had been digging yesterday when he found the gold tube. He dug the hole into his... Growing up, this was one of my favorite books. I loved the excitement and mystery behind the Yelnats family and how it intertwined with the history of Green Lake and Kissin' Cape Barlow. I hope you get the chance to check out this great book by Sachar from your local library.